Hey everyone, I'm Mari Ray, and welcome back to more Minecraft in the world of Hyrum. Last episode, we made the build right behind me, which is our giant destroyed robot. I added the details that I missed before. I added a staircase on the side of the apartment building, and then I added a big chain and a hook and a clasp that's holding the robot in place on the side of the mountain. Those are the details that I didn't get to finish last time through all the bajillion time lapses. Sorry about that. There were a lot of time lapses in that one. But I did finish the details across the top. I am missing a part though, which is I want to add some banners up there to make it look like people are drying their laundries and stuff. And I've been saying I want to make a sheep farm for 2 episodes now. So today's agenda, sheep farm. Surprising, right? I'm actually gonna go ahead and make a sheep farm this time. Now, while I was preparing for this build, I actually was breeding up a bunch of sheep to get some of the different color wools that I need, and I noticed that I got an orange sheep. Now, I know that if you breed together, like a black and a white sheep, you get a gray sheep, or a red and a white sheep, I think you get pink. But I got orange, which I didn't know that you could do, and I'm guessing that came from me breeding together a red and a yellow sheep. So now, I want to know how many colors of sheep I can get through breeding alone. Now, I don't want to look this up because I know that I could just go to Google and answer my own question. It's that simple. But I don't want to do this the simple way. I don't. I want to experiment. So today we're going to experiment with breeding sheep and try to see how many colors we can get without using dye. I did have to go look up how many dyes there are in Minecraft because I didn't know there are 16 different dye. So we're going to try to see if we can get as many as we can without using dye. Now, black sheep spawn naturally in the world, so I'm just going to go ahead and make a black sheep and a white sheep. Technically, brown sheep also spawn naturally in the world. Pink ones too, but we're not going to go there. So I got a little bit of a setup going on. So let's head over there and start breeding us some sheep. All right. So after a very brief and sharp encounter with some illagers, I think we're ready to start our sheep breeding encounters. Behind me, I have 16 individual pins, and I have some sheep who are ready for our experiment. Now, like I mentioned, I'm proving out my theory with the black and white sheep making gray, which I've already done here. So once this gray guy grows up, I want to breed it with the white sheep in hopes of getting light gray. But over here in our big pen, we have the 3 primary colors as well as 1 white sheep as a control because of that breeding with the white sheep giving you a lighter color dooley dally. But I think we should be able to get every color using these 3 and a white sheep. Besides black and brown. I don't think we can get brown from breeding together sheep, but in my inventory I do have 1 brown dye, and we'll dye this white sheep brown and he'll be our brown sheep at the very end. But let's get this started with the same thing that I saw from breeding the sheep up there, which is if we breed yellow with red, we should be getting orange. Orange! Yay! We did it! Okay. So just by default, if I breed white, blue, light blue? Light blue sheep. This is totally possible. All right, let's keep breeding and see what we can get. And hopefully by the end, we'll have 16 individual colors of sheep. Light gray. So let's let this guy out and let this guy out. And then boop, and we should be getting light gray. There we go. We've got light gray. Green? No, it's yellow. So I don't think it works with them. So I'm just gonna dye this guy green. Okay. I didn't think the green would work for some reason, but I thought, why not try? But let's go ahead and get pink because that should work. So let's do white and red, and we should get pink. Pink. We got our pink little sheep. Okay, so we found out that we can't get green, but we got pink last round. So let's see if we can maybe get purple and lime green, if at all possible. So purple should be blue and red. I don't know if that's gonna work either though. If it doesn't, we're gonna need to get ourselves some purple dye. Purple? Purple! Yay! My favorite color! It works! Alright, so we got ourselves a purple sheep. Now, I'm gonna leave the purple sheep there because... Oh, I need pink for magenta, don't I? Well, I put the pink sheep away. All right, well, we'll try that out once this guy grows up. But let's give a try to breed green with white and see if we get lime. Lime sheep? Lime sheep. Okay, so far the only one that didn't work was green. That's weird. I wonder why they didn't want green to work. Huh. Cyan? Cyan! Hello, Cyan sheep. Alrighty, that's great. I think that besides magenta, that should cover us, right?
Correct!
Alright, purple. I need you to meet pink and make me a baby. Magenta! It works! It's so weird that the only color that doesn't work is green. Huh. Okay, so I think I've got all the materials that I need, and I've carved out a nice space, laid out a little bit of wool just to map out where I want to build the farms. The rest of this will turn into a build at some point, but I've got some shulker boxes here with all the materials for every color of sheep. So, let's get this going.
Fatality.
All right, so we've got the first of 4 of these that are going to be built. They are sheep shipping containers. So I hope they look like shipping containers. I think I saw a design that looks similar to this online of Minecraft shipping containers that use trap doors. I was trying to get one of a different color for every single farm. So behind me is obviously the black, gray, light gray, and white sheep farm, and each one is going to have 4 colors in it, and they're going to be 4 in total. So I'm going to pop on a movie. I'm going to get the rest of those built, and then we'll come back and take a look at them when they're all done. So give me 1 sec, guys, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we now have the other 3 shipping containers around in the background. So our sheep shipping containers are done. I'm going to get tongue-tied saying that. I shouldn't have called them that. But we now have all 16 colors of sheep wool represented in the different containers, and I can grab them as needed. They've been running fine and collecting wool all throughout the time of me building them, but now it's time to see about decorating around them, because obviously they're not going to be floating boxes in the sky. I have an idea of what I want to do, but I haven't actually tested this out. The last couple builds I've done it in creative and then used Litematica to transfer them over. Didn't do that this time, so I'm going to wing this. Let's see what I can do if I just play around with it for a few minutes. Give me a second and I'll be right back.
2,000 years later.
Okay, welcome back. So I've done a little bit of work in the background. Now, I was winging it for this entire build, so I'm still not 100% satisfied with it, but I'm going to play around with it in the meantime after this episode. I need to go get some more quartz to do some more variation in the background. Most of that building is like bone blocks, but I kind of wanted to do a variation similar to the building over here by the robot, but I don't have any more quartz, and I hate the nether, so I think I'm going to work on trying to get a village that I can trade quartz with, so I don't have to go back to the nether if at all possible, or at least most of the times, even though I'm pretty sure that's the most efficient way of getting quartz. But still, I hate the nether, okay? I hate it. I hate the nether. You guys know this already. But yeah, we've got our sheep shipping containers. So the idea is supposed to be that this is like a train stop or a train station, and that it got destroyed obviously lots of stuff has happened around here. There's a big old robot over there, and his arm is somewhere over in this general direction where we're harvesting iron from it. But so this building got destroyed and this train stop got destroyed. So in my mind, they pulled in these shipping containers, and they started using the shipping containers to sort of reconstruct the building so that it can continue to be used. But these shipping containers, inside of them, I got stuck. They ship wool. So oops. Didn't notice that dirt was in there. But the sheep farms have been, they've been quite successful so far. We've got quite a bit of wool, which I'm happy about. This building still needs some work. I was looking at the textures on the ground down here on the stone and stuff. But at this point, I think it's going to stay this way for now. I'm going to play around with this build off camera and see if I can maybe spruce it up a bit. This is going to be a crane eventually. So sorry about that floating for now. But I'm gonna hopefully have this thing on like a crane so that this one's being held up and then you access it through this scaffolding right here, which is also not complete. So I still have some work to do, but I'm running a little low on some materials, and gathering them just takes even more time. So I thought I'd just show you guys the results we have for now, and I'm gonna play around with this build in the meantime, and then yeah. We'll see what we're going to do next episode, but I think this is where I'm going to leave this one. So we're expanding on this area. We've got our destroyed robot and now a destroyed and reconstructed rail station over here. Got to get a big crane on this side. Probably maybe even add a couple more farms over here. I think I need to make some more and eventually get a villager trading hall, because at this point I'm starting to do builds that require materials, and villagers are a pretty good way to do that. So but I'm gonna leave this episode here, so thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, then please give it a like, or don't. That's up to you, but I do hope that you'll come back and join me for more Minecraft in the world of Hyrum here on the channel. Thanks all. Bye-bye.